So, let me get this straight. So we are all on one accord. You pick up your boyfriend from prison. You have spent money on said boyfriend that's in prison. And he decides to go to breakfast and ride with his homeboys. Fresh out of prison. He didn't want to ride with you. He rode with his homeboys to breakfast, including the cell phone that you got him. See, that went too. The light-skinned Three Musketeers. And you sitting in the car by yourself while your boyfriend, who freshly got out of prison, goes and rides with his homeboys. Did I get that right? Let's get it poppin'. Welcome back to my channel, Sassy Boy. I haven't did a sit down video in a minute, okay? But we are here, okay? We are here to discuss Love After Lockup, episode 2, and it was pretty good. It was pretty daggone good. How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? If you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. It's free. I know you've been stalking me. I know you've been stalking my page. You might as well join the family. Why else are you here? Now let's get started, child. I ain't gonna keep y'all. Y'all already know that every time I say that, it's gonna be a long ass video, so I don't even know why I do. Let's start off with some new participants. We got Brian and we got Brooke. Okay? Now, Brian, let me see, child. What's he in prison for? He was in prison for robbery, child. And Brooke and Brian met in high school, but I don't believe they dated. They just knew of each other, you know, from high school. So they've known each other for a long time. Brooke, she is a gymnastics and dance coach, teacher. And her mom passed away when she was very young. And so her and her brother was left a trust fund. Now, that brother, Jermaine, I'm going to need to see more of him. I'm going to need to see more of him because, see, he ain't having it. Honey, he ain't having it. He ain't down with it. How many times, how many family members over the years of this show have said the same thing over and over and over? Same script, different people. He's in prison. What's he gonna do when he gets out? He using you. Prison talk. They talk one way inside, they talk one way outside. They act one way inside, they act one way outside. He cheating. He used the same bullet points. So the brother, of course, is speaking his concern. They are out to eat, family and friends. And so Jermaine, I think that was his name, child, the brother just wasn't down. And so he was like, well, what's the plan? What's the future? What's he going to do? Who going to take care of you? Get a job? Oh, you're going to take care of him. Of course, Brooke, she gets defensive. She gets upset because I'm sure she have heard this many, many times. All this in her ear like a gnat. And so she says, you know, I'm tired of this. I don't want to hear it. So she gets up. She walks out. She talks to Brian. And she was like, listen, I'm out with my family and friends. And my brother's just getting on my nerves, okay? What about me? I just need to hear your voice. You love me, right? We gonna do good together, right? You here for me, right? So, of course, what's Brian gonna say? You think Brian is gonna be like, no, girl, I mean, I don't really like you that much. The minute I step outside, it's on and popping. But see, I can't tell you that right now because, see, I'm still in prison. So what do you think he's going to say, Brooke? Of course, he says the same thing that they always say. I love you. Don't worry about what nobody say. You know, it's me and you made too. Just as long as me and you are happy. Don't worry about it. I got you. You held me down. I love you. So that makes Brooke feel better. Brooke also said that since they have been officially together, see, that's a word, officially together, both of them have been 100% faithful. I said, oh Lord, famous last words. 100%, Brooke. 100%. Okay, I made a mental note of that. So Brooke said that before they, made it official, that she said a B word. A B word. That's what she said. She done called this girl from New Jersey a B word. And she said he was in the, talking to some B word from New Jersey. But this was before we made it official. He's done cut all ties. He ain't even talking to her no more because, see, we both have been 100% faithful. No more New Jersey girl. Again, Brooke, mental note. So anyway, child, we shall see Brooke and Brian, and we will see where this goes. I'm excited for this couple. Okay, I think that they'll bring a little something. Let's move on. Oh Lord, Joey and Michael. Let me ask y'all something, Sasters. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all feel like that Joey is trying to convince himself of this relationship? It's like he's trying to convince himself that Michael isn't going to relapse. If he just keeps saying, he ain't gonna relapse, 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 he ain't gonna cheat, he ain't gonna cheat, he ain't gonna cheat, he ain't gonna cheat. It's like this burden is on his shoulders. That's all he could talk about. That's all he could think about. Is he gonna relapse? Is he gonna cheat? Because see, the last time he got out, both of them relapsed together. So I think that is in the back of Joey's mind. Because see, if he relapses, there may be a greater chance that I may relapse. Joey says he's done. He is done defending him. Okay? He has, been with him. He has supported him. He has forgiven him. And this is it. He's done. According to Joey. So Michael finally gets out. Okay? They kissy, huggy, huggy. They're talking. I will say this. Joey and Michael, they make a cute couple. They do. They look good together. They look like, if they wasn't on this show, they just look like someone who would be a couple. So Michael is just talking about he's overwhelmed. He can't believe that he's out. He's happy that he's out. And then he says, I'm thinking about using. Michael, you haven't been out 5 minutes. And you already talking about what may happen, what you don't want to happen. I hope I don't use. You ain't even, your ground, your feet ain't even touched the ground yet. You ain't even settled. And that's what you're thinking about? Already? Oh Lord, this is a season of tears for Joey. Joey, this ain't looking good. It ain't sounding good. It ain't looking good. So they're talking, and the producers are talking to Michael, and then Joey hands Michael the cell phone. And he was like, Joey says, listen, your mother wiped all of your contacts. Did y'all see Michael's face? Michael said, I know you MFing lying. I told her specifically, do not mess with my phone. Don't clear out no names. Don't clear out no numbers. I want my phone contacts to stay the same. Well, Michael, your mama said bet. And she erased your past. She erased the people that you don't need to be talking to. She erased the people that you don't need to be in contact with. And so he was like, no, she didn't. Why did she do that? Why did she do that? Why? I had all my contacts in here. And Joey said the $50,000 question. Why do you need it? Ding, ding, dong. Ding, 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 dong. Why do you need it, Michael? That's your past. Are you trying to go forward with your life with Joey? Staying clean, staying sober? Well, in order for that to happen, you need to get rid of the people that was in your contact list, because obviously they did you no good. But he didn't like that one bit. He didn't like that his contacts is gone, and he can't get in touch with said contacts. These two. I have a feeling it's going to be a season of tears for Joey. Let's move on. Michael also discussed how when he was younger, he didn't want to be gay. Okay? He didn't want to be gay. You know, he tried to pray the gay away, and honey, that didn't work. That did not work. He said that, you know, he fell in love with a man, and he hurt him. I guess he was out here cheating, and that man broke his heart, because the man said, I'm not putting up with your foolishness, and left him. And then he says that he had went out with some friends, and the friends introduced him to math. Y'all know what I'm talking about, math. Okay? Introduced him to math. And so that's how it got started with him getting in trouble. He's been in and out of jail, in prison for many, honey, did y'all see those mud shots, y'all? Honey, it was so many. I was like, daggone. I was like, Lord have mercy. So, you know, that's how, you know, things got started with Michael. So, we'll see how this, you know, works out. What did y'all think? You and Afro Puff. Now, I put a video on my Instagram and on YouTube Shorts. I put this up. Now, I asked a question. Is there any black women on Love After Lockup production? Just one. Just one. I will even take a biracial. Just one black woman. And it has been confirmed to me by someone that no, it hasn't been a black woman on production, but it has been a black man. Shout out to you who sent me that information. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because we have seen over the seasons and over the years the monstrosities of these wigs. white and black. But when you, as a production and cameraman, you zoom in on set, because see, that's what they did to you, Q. They zoomed in on your lifted wig. Honey, I said, oh my God. See, if there was a black woman there, I'm just saying, at least I would hope that a black woman would be like, you go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. Like, dude, just go to the bathroom, handle that. Handle that, handle it. Y'all don't film nothing. Let Q get that wig together because it's looking right, not right. Can't be having you walk around like this, girl. Just sitting there, the wig is just gnawed up, chewed up. She been stressed out. And I get it. It's probably long filming days. Probably a little bit long. The wig said not today. And it was several weeks on this episode. I was like, good God. But I digress. So we have Q and Afro Puff. All right. And Puff is out. But he has to report to a halfway house. And honey, before he could even get inside of that vehicle, him and Q is kissy, huggy, you know, loving on each other. One thing about Puff, okay? Now, the little hairdo was dry. Oh, it was dry. Drier than the nun's coochie. But one thing wasn't dry was his skin. Afro Puff said, let me tell you something. You ain't gonna find a bit of ash or dry skin nowhere near my face. What was he, y'all? Moisturized. One word, 3 syllables. Moisturized. Lips shining. Face shining. He said, you're gonna catch me slipping. Now the hair was dry. He seemed like that he had, you know, goals in life. I think he had went to college and, you know, he was doing good and everything seemed to be going well, but he started hanging out with the wrong crowd. He started hanging out with the fellas. And instead of going this way, it went left. And he caught a weapons charge. Okay. I also think, was it him or Brian? Did I write it down? And he got pew-pewed. I said, oh my God. So, you know, he went down the wrong road. And so he ended up, you know, in prison. But he says that he's out now and he don't ever want to go back. I hope you don't. I hope that you do not. So, he's excited about going, getting his life together. But before he do all that, he have to, of course, report to his PO, and he have to get an ankle monitor, and he has to report to a halfway house. So they are on their way to the halfway house, and they get there. He gets out to go inside. You know, time goes by, and this woman comes out and says, listen, are you with Afro Puff? And so Q was like, yeah, what's going on? And she says, well, listen, you might as well go on home because he ain't getting out. Because, see, he was 15 minutes late getting there. Now, I don't know if that's why he had to stay. I don't know if it was protocol for him to stay there even if he wasn't late. I don't know. But that woman came out and said, go ahead and get his bag out of there. He ain't going with y'all. So y'all might as well take your feet to the motherfucking street And so, of course, Q, she is upset. Feelings are hurt. She is hurt. She starts crying. She don't know what's going on. So her stepdad gets the bag. He was like, what happened? So she was telling him, she was like, listen, I don't even want to talk to that lady. That lady keep running her mouth. Get his bag out. Because if I have to step outside of this vehicle, this wig's coming off. It's already lifted. I'm going to take it off. And I'm about to beat Chelsea down. Now she talking too much, stepdaddy. So of course she was rightfully upset because she thought that, you know, her and Puff was going to be spending some time together. Honey, they didn't, child. He up in that halfway house. How long? I don't know. So they go back. And she is stressed, distraught, upset. She's crying. She was like, I can't believe this happened. Why is this happening to me? She's just very upset. Okay? But let me tell you, the MVP of this episode, that is Q's stepdaddy. Sir? A strong shout out. How lovely was this man? How kind was this man? How understanding was this man? How supportive was this man? He was so sweet to her. And I understand just by seeing him what Q was talking about. Q was just talking, she was just, you know, doting over her stepdaddy about how, you know, he took care of her, how he stepped into her life, how he raised her, and how, you know, he was just a sweet man. He just seems like a true sweetheart. I was like, oh, he was just so sweet. So sweet. And he was just like talking, you know, I hope, you know, Puff, you know, learns from this, you know, get himself together, and he's wishing him and Q well. And I was just like, just such a sweet, understanding man. And, you know, when Q was having her little, you know, breakdown, you know, he was consoling her. He was like, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be all right. And he gave her a kiss on the forehead. I was like, he loves her. He loves that girl. And she loves him. I loved it. I love him. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you. So anyway, Q and Puff child, they're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. And you know what else Shady love after Lockup? Did y'all see when they zoomed in on her house shoes? See what I'm talking about? I tell you what, when I found out that my wig was looking the way it was looking, I would tell everybody to get the F out. Get out till I get my wig situated. Child, that's Q and Puff. Let's move on. Dan and Bradley. Bradley, come here. Come here, Bradley. Boo! Boo! One more time. Boo! Bradley, do you even like Savannah? Do you even like her? Y'all, Bradley got on my nerves. He got on my nerves this episode. Now, will he continue to get on my nerves? I don't know. But this episode, he got on my nerves. Let me tell you why. Here Bradley is out of prison. Savannah done picked him up. And Savannah done got a tattoo. Big tattoo of his name on her body. That was her decision. That was her choice. Because he told her that he wasn't going to do it. And he is talking about how he's so tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Savannah's trying to have a conversation with him. She's excited. They're going back and forth. A little bickering happens. And so Bradley gets to her mama's house. You see, this is what pisses me off a little bit about you, Bradley. You laying up in the mama's house with Savannah. But I will say, Bradley got a job. Now, that's a plus. He do have a job. He got a roofing job. Over here in these neck of the woods, a job is always a positive. His mother, who works with inmates, you know, their release and help them, you know, hopefully get better when they get on the outside, you know, assist them a little bit. That's what she does. And she tells a story of how she has seen many inmates who have no one to pick them up, who have no one to hug and kiss and greet them when they walk out of prison. And it's really sad. And she says that she made it a point to be there for Bradley, to let it be known that I'm here for you. I wanted you to know that I'm here for you, that there's someone here for you when you get out of prison. I wanted to be here for you. And I just thought, wow, that is so sweet. That is really nice of her. And Bradley, she letting you stay in her house. Let's not forget that. So Bradley, before he even walked in the house, when he was talking, he says that he feels some type of way about seeing Savannah's mama, because Savannah's mama has some things to say about him and Savannah. Remember, the mama said they needed counseling because they're toxic. That's what the mama said. Well, you probably are. But she didn't bring that up to you, Bradley. She said some kind, considerate words to you. So Bradley is just looking at her, and he says, "Oh, wow, that's deep. I appreciate you. You stupid, ungrateful idiot." How hard is it for these folks to even conjure up a sentence of kindness and caring, of consideration? How hard is that? Bradley, what you should have said is, "Mrs. Whatever, I sure do appreciate you. I appreciate you for a whole lot of things. I appreciate you for letting me stay here. I appreciate you for inviting me in your house. I appreciate you for all the things you have done for Savannah to make her a better person, to help her stay clean. And you know what else I appreciate, Miss Whatever? You on your road of sobriety. Because see, Savannah's mama had her own road to tow. And I also want to tell you, Miss So-and-so, I appreciate those kind words. I really do. Thank you for thinking of me." You see how, that's not that hard. But he come talking about flipping. "Oh, that's deep. I appreciate you." Just goofy. Now, that's one of the reasons why he pissed me off. This is another reason. We all know Savannah has insecurities. She has insecurities. She has insecurities about her body. She's getting plastic surgery to make herself feel better. And she says she's not done getting plastic surgery. She was 300 pounds. Okay? And she had surgery. She lost the weight. She was on the DRUGSs. She lost more weight. But she got off of that. She got sober. So what happens? You put weight back on. But in the back of her mind, it don't matter how much weight she loses or put on. She's still going to be that 300-pound woman. But Bradley, He's sitting there looking into the camera, looking like who done it what for. Okay? Who done it what for? He looks in the camera, he says, well, you know, she does look a little different than what she used to. 150 pounds, 5'4". He says, I guess that's a healthy weight. Let me ask y'all Sass something. Was that shade? Was that shade? See, that's how I took it. Tell me if I'm wrong. 150 pounds, 5'4". Why'd you have to give out those measurements? Why?
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch.
First of all, Bradley, she is a healthy weight. She is perfectly fine. Her weight looks good on her. But you want to stow out her weight and her height. And let me tell you something, Banjo Bradley. You ain't gonna be on no cover of Fitness magazine no time soon, you damn self. Shut up. You a little fluffy yourself, and you talking about her. See, that's a problem. Pot meets kettle. So here he is. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. Sisters, did we see Bradley take a shower? Did we see Bradley come out wet? Did we see Bradley's beard moistened? Did we see Bradley's hair wet? Bradley, did you take a shower before you laid up in that woman's sheets? You couldn't blow that back out. Y'all notice that? Did it have something to do with her being 150 pounds, Bradley? Got on my nerves. The dog got more cuddles than Savannah did. Savannah literally had to force him to kiss her. Did y'all see that? She was like, when they were in bed. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Bradley got on my nerves. Banjo Bradley got on my nerves. That just really ticked me off when he said that about her weight. Especially coming from someone who struggles with their weight. I struggle with my weight. It's hard. And as a woman, it's hard as a woman. Especially when you go for 300, she went from 300 pounds to what she is now. And what do you want her to do? You want her to go back to being, emaciated and 100 pounds doing DRUGSs? You sound foolish. My rant's over. Let's move on. Hey, long Brooke and JK child. It's time for JK to get out. It is. And she meets up with JK's mom. JK's mom seems like a lovely woman. She seems like a regular schmegular woman who loves her son, who's tired. When I see these mothers on this show, and I just think about what they must go through, wondering, worrying about their child. Is he going to relapse? Is he going to go back into prison? It's just a circle. Getting that phone call. Mom, I'm in jail. Mom, I got sentenced. Mom, I have court. Mom, can you put money on it? I mean, it has to be exhausted mentally. So I'm sure when the time comes for their child to get out of prison, they are beyond excited. They are beyond relief. The worrying is no longer there. Just for a little bit. But then they have to worry about are they going to relapse? Are they going to do something to cause them to go back in jail? It's just, she just seems so happy to get him out. And I know that's got to be a worry. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. This is your child, and oh Lord. So anyway, so the mom and Brooke are talking, and so Brooke brings up Alexis, and the mom was like, listen, okay, I ain't even gonna hold you. Alexis was cool with me, okay? Never had a problem with Alexis. Alexis and JK got along, and you know, there's nothing bad to say about her. Nothing. I liked her. But guess what? They moved on from each other. And so here's Brooke. Brooke was like, does she still come around? Have you heard from her? That mama said, no. I ain't heard nothing from her. You know, we don't talk like we used to. You know, occasionally she'll be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Just checking in. But it ain't nothing like that. We ain't like, you know, homegirls or nothing. And so here's Brooke. Brooke was like, I'm just making sure, Mama. I'm just making sure. Brooke and her feelings about Alexis' child. Brooke said that she'll put hands on her. Brooke, I made a mental note of that. You want to put hands on somebody because of JK. JK ain't even out yet. So anyway, he's on the phone with JK, and JK's mom said, listen, I'm tired of y'all. Get off the phone. Let's go. Let's get my baby. She was so excited, y'all. I was like, oh. So anyway, Brooke and JK's mom is on the way to the prison to get JK. Did I miss anything? Let's move on. Last and most definitely least, yo, we got the trio. We got the trio. Julius, Ashley, and Alexa. Let's start off with Ashley. I get what y'all saying. Y'all was telling me that Ashley changed up her look throughout the whole show last week. It was hard to keep up with Ashley. I get what y'all was saying, child. So Ashley is with her homegirls at Party City. And they are shopping and they are looking at things, and she says that she's going to buy some handcuffs for Julius when he gets out, because that's what an inmate wants. An inmate want handcuffs. Remind them of something. Won't you give him a beating while you're at it, Ashley? Ashley, please tell me you ain't gnawing the inside of your jaw. You can't walk crooked through life your whole life. So, of course, there's her homegirls trying to talk some sense into Ashley. The same bullet points. Prison talk. Outside prison talk. Is he using you? How many women does he have? Here's Ashley. Oh, no. Okay, no, I can't. I don't really know. When he getting out? I don't know. What time he getting out? I don't know. When was the last time you talked to him? I don't know. Hell, what do you know? So the homegirls are looking at her like she got two heads. And they said, red flag. Red flag. Red flag is literally busting Ashley in the face. Ashley is literally waving the red flag. Let's break it down, shall we? She's never seen him. She was not on the visitation list. He didn't want her to pick her up. The end of the conversation, there was no I love you. She don't know when he getting out, what time he getting out, what she gonna do, when they gonna meet up, none of that. But she's steady buying some, $1.99 Party City handcuffs. So when it's time for him to blow that back out. So let's talk about Julius, Mr. Light Eyes. So we have Alexis. She is there at the prison. She's excited. She is going to get her man. My man, my man, my man, my man. That's all she can say. My man, my man, my man's so fine. I can't wait till he gets out. My man, my man, my man. So she's standing there, and guess who show up? His homeboys. And I said, here we go. I said, oh my God. Not the homeboys. So the homeboys show up. And when I tell you these three look like brothers, they could be brothers. The light-skinned trio. Now, I don't know what type of things these two young men are going through, and it ain't for me to know. I'm going to leave it at that. Have I been saying Alexa this whole time? Child, Alexis, child. So Alexis is waiting for Julius to get out. So Julius gets out, and he's like, hey, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Tall, lanky, light, tall, lanky, thin. And so Alexis is happy. She goes running over there, hugs him, kisses him. Did y'all see him? It was a little stutter when it come to that kiss. It was a little hesitation there. And I said, check. So here is Alexis talking about how she is just happy to have him out, and she loves him, can't wait to do this, do that. And meanwhile, here is Julius. What? What'd you say? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah, of course I'm happy, yeah. Okay, I'm out. I'm happy. Yeah. What's your name? Honey, Alexis, honey, I'm here to let you know that Julius don't care nothing about you, girl. I said it. He may like you, but there ain't no love there. Now, like I said in my last live, allegedly, Alexis is pregnant with Julius's baby. They had a baby shower last week. This is allegedly. She's pregnant with his baby. And allegedly, he already done cheated on her. The ex-girlfriend done spilled all the beans. And he allegedly talked down about her, talked bad about her, talking about that she was fat and ugly. That Alexis wasn't his type. Well, his body language, you can tell that he's not interested. I'm sorry, y'all, what do y'all think? He looked like he didn't even want to be there with her. Oh, God, that would hurt my feelings so bad. Oh, my God, that would hurt my feelings. So here he is. He was more excited seeing his homeboys. Hey, what's up? Oh, what's up? What? So, it's time. It's time to leave. To go eat some breakfast. To get some food in you. And she hands him a cell phone. Because, they all got to have a cell phone. So, she handed him a cell phone. And so, then, open the car door for her. Then kiss her. Goodbye. Nothing. He says, I'm going with my homeboys. What? She was like, what are you talking about? You ain't ride with me? No, we just going down. We just going to eat. I'm going to ride with them. Then one of the light-skinned trio co-signed that. Talking about, no, he riding with us. When I tell you, When I tell you, I wouldn't have showed up for breakfast. Who paying for it? Your homeboy's gonna pay for your meal. Oh, okay. Because I ain't go. What do you mean? I have been waiting on this. I've been putting money on your books. They haven't held you down. They haven't put money on your books. Have they even visited you? But I have. And here you go, hop, skipping, jumping in the passenger seat of that car. Oh, that would have lit me. I would have been hot. And she was pissed. I don't blame her. And I would have went out that parking lot on 2 wheels. What's the first thing he did when he got in that car? Smile on his face. He grabbed that cell phone. Grab that cell phone. So the producer says, who's the first person you gonna call? Oh, I'm gonna call Ashley. I'm gonna call my girl Ashley. So Alexis, who went to pick you up, that you can't even bother getting in the car with to go to breakfast with, is driving solo dolo while you in the vehicle with your homeboys calling your other girlfriend. Light eyes. You need a kick in the neck. A kick in the neck. Y'all, I told y'all, Julius is going to be a hot mess, child. I told you. Oh, my God. So anyway, y'all, that's it. That's the recap. I thought the episode was pretty good. I'm looking forward to these storylines. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, that comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends.